Position one.
Where
You're live.
Yeah, where do you want to be?
I think we're good right here.
We're live.
Are we ready? Okay, so the postponement flag just went down, so we're probably within a minute within the starting sequence. So we're waiting for the 5 minutes to go off. Boats are lining up. They're checking it out. Beautiful day out here, Steve. Tremendous.
Yeah, I'm counting 25 boats or more. 26, 24? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems like more than that. We got a lot of boats.
A lot of boats out here on beautiful Gull Lake. And I think we were just touch base with Fred. He's saying the wind's about 10, so it's gone down a little bit.
Yeah,
and it's puffy.
Yeah.
So he's telling us to watch the puffs.
That's our 5-minute gun.
Sequence, that's 5 minutes.
Yep.
All right. Steve, we're going to get race one off here pretty quick.
We are. It's going to be a good one. We'll let you guys watch. That's our race committee boat right there.
So the contrasts out here are amazing color-wise. You've got gray clouds, you've got white water, you've got these beautifully colored boats, some of the best sailors in the world, and you've got the leaves changing. I mean, it's just a spectacular fall day, although it is cold.
You know what they call this? Pure Michigan.
Pure Michigan, baby. That's right. Steve, you want to talk about the pink M on your hat?
Yeah, that's breast cancer awareness. Got that at a Michigan football game several years ago, and we like to support that. And here comes a puff right behind the camera. Look at that coming in. Beautiful.
Dark water.
Yeah, dark water. Absolutely. So this is a good day to sail.
That's John Vandermolen with his son Jack Vandermolen, the orange boat right there, just sailing across that picture out there. So it's going to be fun to follow these guys. Most of them have all sailed here on Gull Lake, and it's going to be spectacular racing for race one at least. Hopefully the wind stays right at this level.
We got some wind lines coming down here from the country club.
And I can see white caps coming down the lake. So Steve and I both confirmed that white caps started at about 12 on this lake. We're definitely seeing some white caps, so they are really close to the limit. But these guys certainly can handle this wind.
Yeah.
It's really the boats that is the big question mark. So
Absolutely.
Stay tuned. We're probably 3 minutes probably before our start.
Yep.
That's what I'm guessing. No one on the boat got a watch on this, did we?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Well, the heading is 240, so that'd be right there. Miller's Marsh.
Okay, so we just sent Bacon 2 up in the air. That's our drone coverage. You can actually watch that on our YouTube channel. You can tune into that and just watch pure racing. You won't hear any of the commentating. It's kind of like Eli and Peyton Manning going up there. You can watch that version, or you can watch the primetime version with me, Ray, and Steve.
Pull up both 2 windows. They can pull up both the YouTube window and this window on the home computer, and be able to watch them simultaneously. So we'll still get the cast of this, but also be able to watch them in the air. You can watch them both.
You want me to try to repeat what you just said, Ray?
Yes.
Or turn the camera around and
So what Ray is suggesting is that you can pull up both screens. You can pull the YouTube screen up and the live screen, and you can listen to us commentate based on what you're seeing on the YouTube channel. You can have 2 windows open.
Drone is in the air.
The Bacon 2.
Bacon 2.
And remember Bacon 1, Steve, almost took my head off last year, and you saved it from going in the water.
Right.
But Ray, did Bacon 1 ever make it through the year?
Did not. Somewhere in the lake.
Bacon 1 is in the lake. So we've got Brett Anderson now on Bacon 2. He's our new skipper out here for Bacons. We did leave the Bacon on shore. It was almost gone today. Everyone hammered the Bacon.
It's cold, but still good.
It was cold. We'll have to work on that.
Right.
Yeah. Not sure why it was cold.
Because it's 40 degrees, I guess. What are you going to do? Man, it's breezy now.
Okay, so wind is up and down out here, folks. It's amazing. The velocity's just gone up 5 to 7. So
they're in the starting sequence.
Sorry.
We're in the sequence. They haven't pulled the flag down, so it's not within 1 minute yet, right?
Right.
There's 1 minute. So set your clock.
Some of the best sailors in the world lining up in beautiful Gull Lake here. Race 1 of the Vintage Gold Cup.
50 seconds. $40.
No current on this lake, of course, whatsoever. So they're going to be able to find a lane and kind of go.
30.
And the line looks pretty evened out, Steve. It doesn't look like the left or the right. There's a stack up kind of here at the committee boat. You can see this. George Zabo's right at the boat. He's at 3422. He's right at the.
We have some over. 4, 3, 2. Oh.
There's the gun.
That's the start.
So good start by the fleet. It looked clean. Maybe the individual recall just went up. So some boats were early. Couldn't tell who was over early, but.
Sail number 4507, hull number 37, OCS. Hull number 37, OCS.
Okay, a few boats over early. We're listening to Carol call the boats over. So boats will be coming back here. We're going to stay out of the way. We're following up when, look, I took the Ferrari boat and look at Jim and Charlie Buckingham just punching out on the right hand, along with George Zabo flying out here. So you've got two outstanding. You also have John McCausland on the right side here. So two world champions and and my pick to win it all out on the right side here, looking pretty good. Charlie Buckingham really working the boat down.
It's a little wavy out here.
Okay. Yes, I've grown up on this lake.
Wow,
I'm a water person. Just fell on my butt. Absolutely beautiful out here, Steve. You can't beat this.
You can't beat this.
I'm glad we're not sailing, but I like being out here watching.
Like being in a motorboat.
You know who would like this wind? Mike Blackwood would like this
He would
wind.
love this. So our weather mark is right up here.
There goes Jim and Charlie Buckingham just attacked over.
Ooh.
Almost an auto tack. Holy smokes.
Yeah, big knock. Everybody's coming back.
So Zabo's gone over. He looks to be really punched out a little
Wow,
bit here.
look at in the middle.
John
That's
McCausland.
This guy's right here coming up.
You've got Mark Reynolds also out here with an Olympic gold medal. So you've got Zabo, McCausland, McDonald, all on this right side along with Buckingham. Miles Pritchard coming this way. So boy, the wind has come up, Steve, dramatically. You can see the wind.
Some wind lines coming. Well, once they get up toward the shore, it's gonna lighten up.
More than half the fleet has gone to the left side, and they're on a big starboard tack lift. So this is going to be pretty interesting climbing back into this shore and into this point, Steve.
Yep.
That we've sailed this beat a million times. I've always felt like the right side of this race course pays. It might not be early on, but the left out of this wind direction is going to be tricky for some of these guys. But you've got Brother John down there. You've got K-Arts down there. Don Parfit's down there. So you've got some real good sailors on the left. Tom Lonergan's down there as well. So you've got guys that have won here, raced here a lot on the left. But boy, right now, the right side is...
Well, the mark is on the right side with an offset mark.
Yes.
So these guys on the right have less distance to travel.
Yep.
Guys on the left have got to hope for more speed.
So the guys that went left have tacked over. Now they seem to be in a pretty big lift and pressure. So really up and down wind here. As usual, welcome back to Gull Lake.
Exactly.
This is how it works here.
They're 100 yards from the weather mark.
So the right's really run out of steam pressure-wise, and now the left is filling in.
Yeah, it's
so
big pressure
absolutely crazy wind.
Huge pressure. Look at that.
And Steve, this is very typical this time of year, these huge wind shifts and the wind velocity. This is actually a windy place. Growing up here all year long, we know, and this is absolutely, some of the boats up there I think have cracked off. They're actually reaching now down to the weather mark.
Yeah. Guys on the right have lost their wind. Crews are on the low side. These guys on the left side are...
It's really tricky sailing into this shore on Gull Lake, you guys. So very interesting to see what happens. It looks like the lefties now are still, mains are out, but the right now is coming in with some more pressure.
And kudos to the race committee. They've made the course as long as they could get with the wind direction. They've done a good job
Very good.
putting it right up where it needs to be.
And the other thing, Steve, is that they're going to make sure that the marks are close to the yacht club in case sailors have to get in with too much wind.
Yeah.
So this is the race committee here. He does an excellent job all the time, working with the wind and weather conditions,
Now
boats,
the right's
whatever.
coming
it is.
back a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah, 34-22. It's probably going to cross.
So that's Zabo in 34-22. He's punching across there. He's sailing with Guy Avalon. Now, Steve, that's the boat that Guy Avalon bought in the auction. And that's
right.
one of the things Don Parfit's going to talk about is if you want to bid on that boat every year.
He's
Now he
tagging
tagged
that.
back, so he thought he might be losing a little ground there or has to get up the course.
Yeah.
But right now, I'd say Zabo's looking real good.
I put my money on him right now.
And let's remember, Steve, George Zabo won a Snipe National Championship here back in the 1990s.
And who ran that regatta?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
No,
I think it was you.
I bet it was me. And he also finished second in the Silver Star Championship here in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I also ran that regatta.
There you go.
So very, very good sailing going on right here. But you can see the sailors.
Can't get better pictures.
Don Parfit right in front of us, just up and down in this breeze.
Donnie Parfit right there.
He's in 50-50, Don Parfit.
Yeah.
He has sailed on this lake since he was a kid. I crewed for him for years. Steve, you've sailed with him. He is really fun. He makes sailing fun, and I mean really
Got
fun.
the drone in the air, Bacon 2. By the way, it's not getting any warmer.
So Bacon 2 is right over the weather marker. If you're on our YouTube page, you probably got some pretty good shots right now of these boats getting into that
Wow,
weather
feel
marker.
that breeze. It's blowing. Look at him crashing in. So who's 50, 63?
That might be
93.
that might be Tomas Hornos, maybe. Let me look at our
Wow. Blowing way out. Good Lord.
Okay, the wind's we're in a puff right now, you guys, well over 14.
It's gotta be 17, 18. Oh. Wow, we're in a perfect spot. Good driving, Billy. Woo! Wow. Well, we're at least 12.
So Leif Carlson is winning this race right now in 50.93.
Jeez.
Lars Grail's in second, he's a world champion.
Hang on, boys.
Arthur Anisoff's in third. Paul Kayart's in fourth. And Hornos is in fifth here. A lot of action around this weather mark. Wow.
Look at that weather mark rounding. Oh, man. You get this, Ray? This is great. Well, this guy didn't even go around the offset. It's great. He's going back. 48.76.
So it appears like Dick and Seth Parker had a little trouble getting around that weather mark. They went around the mark and then they are going back around it. So maybe they missed the offset. Something
yeah.
just happened there.
There's 50-50. Woo!
So really gotten dark out here, really pumping. And boy, these old boats are just beautiful, magnificent out here. Absolutely spectacular.
Brett, how's that drone footage looking? Is it good? He's right there.
So our drone coverage, you guys, please tune
Gotta
into the
check that
YouTube
out.
page. If you can check that out, you can put both screens up. You can hear me and Steve and the drone coverage.
Oh
Or you-
man, we're getting some breeze. Gotta set the feet wide apart.
There's Donnie Parfit sailing 50-50.
There he goes. He's crossed about 10 boats right there.
Yep.
What happened to Blue Boat there? Got a breakdown?
I don't know.
No, he's going back. He didn't go around the offset.
And he waited that long?
Well, he was trapped.
Oh,
I mean, he needed to pull his sails in, let people go by him, but he didn't.
okay.
Onset is on that boat.
Let me check that. What number is it?
4648.
So that's Rick Burgess and Mohammed Asif. And I don't know if they're going back.
They're going
or what
back,
happened.
Going back to go around the offset. They skipped the offset.
Yeah. Boy.
And everyone started barking at them.
Oops.
Competitive group here. So we got the the lured mark down here with a gate, right?
I don't know if they have a gate.
We got a gate right here.
Okay.
Yep.
So at this next leg, the sailors are going to have to make a decision on whether to go to the buoy that's on the right side or the left side. There's only maybe 30, maybe 50, 40 yards separating the two, 30 yards. So they'll decide, and we'll see where the leader goes. He'll go to the favorite side, and then the second place boat will probably split tack, unless it's dramatic difference.
So the courses, we're going to go back up to the weather mark and then finish downwind.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Good job, Steve.
Oh, look at back up the lake.
Yeah.
There it comes.
So I just felt a drop of rain. The wind definitely picking up, Steve. It's getting dark. Big dark clouds rolling in here. We are right on the line of keeping this race legal, you guys.
I'm thinking they're going to finish this one and see what happens, hopefully. So they only got two more legs to go. The leader goes around the lured one.
Yep, so he liked the right
Yeah,
side.
he wants the right.
So that's Leif Carlson around in first.
Look at this.
Yeah, followed by... So you've got Leif, Lars Grail, and Arthur Anisoff in
Watch out over here, Billy.
1, 2, 3. KR's in fourth.
Okay.
It looks like really windy out here right now.
Yeah, it's almost out of control. We got a death roll over there on the green boat. Oh man! Oh,
That was-
Did you get that one, Ray?
Right.
That was a death roll. Done that with your brother many times.
That's Mike Heck. He had a little trouble getting that boat around.
Whew.
These wooden boats just aren't fiberglass, right? They just don't perform
We're
quite
gonna
as
see
well.
how many boats make it to the finish. 5093 is doing well. He's taking the left.
So that's world champion Lars
boy.
Grail, 5093, cranking it up.
Fred, you got a wind reading?
Mark Reynolds is right behind Lars. You've got a lot of world-class sailors up here. There goes Reynolds. Now, Steve, remember when Mark and Magnus were training for one of their Olympic camps? They spent some time on Gull Lake. Just coming with. They came here with their coach, and I think they were going to Busan that year. And they worked on tacking because it's such a shifty place.
Right.
So Mark knows this lake very well. Sailed here a number of times. Bacon 2 is coming in. I see
in
red
hot.
lights. I'm getting under the damn screen.
So Brett, tell us about this process here. You're live.
Oh, well, I'm crashing this drone right in front of my boss who bought it for me. So the rest of my day is probably not going to go too
Yeah, if
good.
that goes in the water, you're fired. Here it comes. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, no.
Here it comes.
Ah.
Hard to land on an aircraft carrier. You Air Force boys have no idea what's going on. I only said that because my Air Force brothers out in Nevada are watching. They can't land on an aircraft carrier. Well, they probably can because they're great pilots.
We're running low on battery juice. Oh, look at that. Nice. Ah. Ouch.
Back up the lake.
Good work. You got Band-Aids?
Don't need them.
Okay, good. No blood.
Done. All right.
So
Good work.
It looks like you've got Leif Carlson is crossing the fleet, and he looks like he's hung on to his first place spot, but you've got a lot of Lars Grail still kind of on his tail up there. You've got Paul Caird closing the gap.
Hat! Oh, we got the hat. Good work. Hat blow off.
Okay, thanks. That's my INS. Of course, this broadcast brought you from
INS.
International Networking Solutions.
And who are other sponsors?
We've got plenty. We've got Map Strategic,
Doyle.
Quantum.
Here we go. All right. Heading up to the weather mark and a lot of breeze.
So the wind really up and down here.
There we go.
The wind's really up and down, Steve. I mean, it's a pressure race as it usually is.
Puffs left
It'll be
and
fun to talk to Arthur.
Yeah.
He's always fun. You must sail in the pressure. I don't do anything until I'm in pressure. Then we decide what we do.
Yeah. We go left, we go right.
I love Arthur.
Wherever the wind
And
is.
Arthur's right in the mix up there in that top group.
Ray's beard. It's flowing.
For those of you that follow the show, we are grateful that you're watching and following. You know Ray Yeager. Ray always comes out with something special, and this year it's his beard. I'm not kidding you,
Yeah,
Steve.
he's got the beard going.
He's got the beard. Sometimes it's a mullet.
It's keeping him warm right now. Oh my gosh, is it cold? Oh. Fred, what's the wind chill?
-30.
Okay. I'll go with that.
So Tom Lonergan's in the Ford boat just below John McCausland here. So McCausland just tacked over. There's Tommy Lonergan, Silver Star. He has won tons of races out here on beautiful Gull Lake.
He's not winning this one though.
No, he's not going to win this one.
Pretty fresh. It's pretty fresh. The race committee is saying it's pretty fresh, so that means it's windy.
So we have brought down Bacon too, just for you YouTube watchers that switch back
For safety
over to
reasons.
Facebook.
Yeah.
For safety reasons. It was getting blown to smithereens. So Bacon 2 is out of the air. All you viewing on YouTube, welcome back to Facebook. This is Tom Animal and Steve Tickner, live in race 1.
Almost to the weather mark. Wow, we're in a puff right here. Holy crap. What do you think that is, Fred? 17?
No.
15? Okay.
So we're right on the line of making this leap. These boats are just hanging in there. We're a little ways away from that weather mark, but they are stacking up there.
They are finishing down here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It might start snowing here any minute. Okay, they're around their weather mark.
So just looking at the colors of the boat teams, I can't see numbers from here. I think Lars Grail has taken over the lead. Arthur Anisof's in second. It could be Mark Reynolds too. I'm not quite. I think that's Lars. Followed by Arthur, and then Caird, and then maybe Leif Carlson. So there's been some lead changes up here. Lars Grail now in first place. Arthur Anisoff in second.
Forward.
Paul Caird is in third, and Leif Carlson dropped back to fourth. So that's a tricky beat to get up here. Just these puffs are whammies, and I'm telling you, you can't tell. I mean, the left or the right. I mean, it's just like pick your poison.
Yeah. By the way, I have $5,000 on KR to win this whole thing. So as long as you're in the top 3.
Well, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
When did you do that? During the show?
BetKings.com.
BetKings. Oh, I missed that. Is that a sponsor?
It is.
But it should be.
Oh, it should
right?
be.
If it's not right, I won't make him one.
there's a puff.
Live race coverage brought to you by Industrial Networking Solutions. They're absolutely great for all our Wi-Fi connectivity. There we go. The boat speeds up and we all go following down. We just lost. We lost our weatherman off the back. Good job.
All right, we're coming down to the finish. It's hot. Man, they're cranking. We got a gold star, two silver stars, blue star.
Well, the blue star's actually a gold star. That's the Lars Grail.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was glistening in
He
in
didn't
the
put
non-sun.
gold
I gotta hold on to something here.
All right, really, you've got a great drag race going on here. You've got Lars Grail, Arthur Anderson, Lee Carlson, and Paul Caird all driving to the finish line.
Got a good shot on that? Yeah. All right, tell us what's going on, Tommy.
I'm trying to.
All right, Creamsicle. It's coming up.
Creamsicle, of course, is Arthur's boat.
Yeah.
We named it Creamsicle last year.
He's got the heat. He's heating up.
And, you know, the other guy that's in this in the light blue boat is Mark Reynolds is in here. So right at the top of the fleet. So that's
Mark Reynolds.
the most storied star sailor arguably in history, maybe Torben Grail. But not many people won more in the U.S. than Mark Reynolds has.
Oh, man, look at Creamsicle's blowing by him. Like he's standing still.
Look at go.
That's not even close.
This is a drag race to the finish. You can watch this finish, you guys.
Got the pressure.
So Arthur Anisoff's in the orange boat. And we think he's just taking over
what's,
first.
47.89.
That's
coming
your
on?
guy. That's Care.
Yeah,
that's the
what I'm
Bet
talking
Kings
about.
guy.
He knows a thing or two.
You've got Lars Grail, Leif Carlson, Mark Reynolds.
Right now. Look at him.
Well, and
Look up.
he did that last year. You remember, Steve? He was absolutely amazing on these downwind legs. That boat just fly. And remember, he's sailing Gem, an old boat that belonged to Deward Knowles that he actually sailed with Deward on. So that's a very special boat to him.
Hold
and
on,
Danny
we're not
Care.
finishing here. We're finishing up there.
Oh, okay. This is not the finish. Yeah.
There's no committee boat down here. So much we know. They're finishing upwind. That might be the last race of the day.
I agree. If they did, yes. All right, so we are really got a good race with some
We had
outstanding sailors here.
A little correction here. The committee boat is headed up to the other side of the lake.
Care
Sorry
jiving
for that.
over, so
Yep.
he's going to like the left side of
We
this
still
course.
have the gate going. The committee boat is setting up upwind.
So where's Arthur going to go? Is he
Like
going
a,
right?
Like a 3-boat race.
He's not going to get inside Lars Grail here. So
he's taking the left gate.
KR's taking the left. And where's Arthur? So he's giving Lars a lot of room there. So two of the leaders have gone to the right gate. KR's gone to the left.
That was a good take.
Guess who I got my money on?
Mark Reynolds. No, I bet you got
I'm going KR. It's coming over here. All the breeze.
Leif Carlson's went around in fourth place there. So these top guys are all battling out, and there goes Mark Reynolds around. So Mark and KR have gone to the left, and they're coming to the right side of the course. The other guys, you got...
Sabo is going to the left too.
Zabos, he's gone to the left. A lot of world champions battling up here at the top of
They're
the
setting up the finish line.
There's a gust that's coming to.
You got Lars Grail, Leif Carlson, and Arthur all on the left side of the race course. KR now tacking right in front of us. He must like the angle over here.
He's
Oh,
covering
yeah.
the fleet.
And
This,
then Mark Reynolds is tacked over.
this race
also.
is over.
So those guys that like to win.
47.89 will win the race. Anybody wants to bet me,
Bet King.
text me right now.
Text Bill Sickman. You got to place your bets.
He has got.
I can't believe.
Look at this. Look at the low shelf in the ceiling. The clouds. Holy moly.
The weather out here, I mean, it could be snowing. We are so cold. If you're watching from your homes in front of a fireplace, a bottle of
Thank
champagne,
goodness.
that's the way to do it at the Vintage Gold Cup. But absolutely spectacular weather.
They're both on lifts, actually. That's pretty good. money's on the K-Yard. Yeah.
Why even ask at this point? Just not just.
Gotta zigzag their way through the downwind boats.
So is he gonna leave on or is he gonna go on top?
I think he's gonna take him over the top, yeah. Oh, look at that.
I think he's got to go.
No, he's gonna go right on top of him.
He's going to hold it. So K-Yard has taken over the lead. Arthur has just docked K-Yard coming up the middle of the beat, and then
K-Yard's going for the trail.
Yep. He's gotta get one more guy underneath him.
the guy that's banged it out way to the left is Leif Carlson,
Does he
and
wanna
he
go
just
that far,
tacked
do you
over.
think? Does he wanna
I
go
don't
that
know. So he might have seen some wind
No,
over there.
he's dead up there now. No, he's not.
I feel like the pressure right now is more where we're at, Steve.
Yeah.
Watching Arthur,
But
Lars
see, there's
Grail
another
and
wind
Care.
line up there, too.
Yeah. So very interesting what's taking place here.
Do you have a
Care
break- do you have a
continues to
breakdown
punch
up
on
there?
starboard.
Is there a breakdown?
Don't see it.
Right behind 4985.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd love to see it, but I can't.
K-Yard went over to get on top of Sabo too.
Yeah, it looks like a boat.
I don't know.
He's just tacked over
Creamsicle.
back here.
Okay.
See the weather's the wind line's right here.
Yes.
Paul's gonna get that. Now we're getting a little bit of rain, of course, or snow. Not sure.
So from here, it's a very close race. Arthur
It
is the closest boat to us.
Yeah. And
Arthur
he's got the breeze right now.
and Dave Caesar, they're right here.
Yeah. Now my money might go. Oh, look at that! Oh,
That's
Jeez.
a big port tack lift that the K-Yard on the
Oh,
left isn't
man.
quite getting yet.
Paul's not getting any breeze.
No, he's not.
Nope.
You got Lars Grail lifting up on Arthur, so it's kind of a lefty here. This is going to be a real tight finish coming in here.
Yeah.
You got K-Yard on the left side,
driving,
still
Billy.
working.
Let's get right up on that finish. This will be good.
K-Yard, Lars Grail,
Oh, he's
Arthur
pointing. He's
Anasoff.
pointing. He's pointing.
Leif
I'm-
Carlson is still in it, but he's lost a little on the
Dude, he's in
pace
the
on the
breeze.
left side.
K-Yard is. Oh, now he's a little light. Oh, we got a knockdown here.
It's just
Tacking over.
such a shifty
Oh,
place, Salt Lake.
K-Yard tacked over.
K-Yard is an auto tack.
Oh,
And I'll tell you, Steve, if this wind holds, Arthur,
yeah.
if it holds though, but
Well, it's going to change 4 times before the
sailing
finish.
into this point
Oh,
is a nightmare.
no, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. Look at that. He's pointing right to the north.
You know, Bill Sycamore took Arthur. You can tell. I can tell you, Billy's panties are probably bunched up right now on Bet King. How much did you put on? $5,000 too? 10.
Yeah.
So this is a big race for the money.
Arthur's got it. There's no way he's going to lose
If
this.
the wind stays,
Oh, it's going to stay. That's a win right there. That's a win. Creamsicle gets it.
guys, it is really.
Oh, he
fucking-
lost his hat.
It is really cold and really windy out here. I just lost my hat again. Okay, good. I've sailed with this thing. I've lived with this thing. I will not lose my hat.
Look at that. Yeah, he lucked
So
out.
Arthur Anasoff and Lars Grail driving to the finish line here. Wind up and down, shifty, shifty. It looks to us like the line's pretty square, Steve.
Yeah.
So to me, Arthur's got him,
It
but
looks
you
like
just
it's about
don't know.
to go, like, the
It
finish
looks
line
like
is very
about
small.
Yes.
So Lars gets a 2.
Leif Carlson has now worked his way over to the right side here. He's coming straight at us. Arthur's
Look at the drum. I love it.
Did they just move the pin?
I don't know. It's pretty
Yeah,
close.
they did. They moved the pin about 30 seconds ago.
Boom.
There you go. So Arthur Anasoff takes it first.
Yep. And the wind goes down.
Lars Grail takes second.
Hell, they can do another race.
Oh, it just. You've got K-Yard in third, Zabo and Reynolds battling it out for fourth and fifth here, and then Leif Carlson here right in the mix. So
Yeah.
this will be fun to watch between Mark and George. If Mark can make it, he's got it. And right now he's laying it. So the two Quantum boys.
Are they sailing in?
All right, so it looks like Reynolds takes Zabel right at the line. Good race by both those guys. Man, it's good to see Mark sailing well out here. Leif Carlson coming across in 5th here.
Got
Good
Pink Lady
race.
coming up. Are they sailing in?
That's Thomas Hornos coming in here. Young, he's one of our youngest sailors. And then you've got the Ferrari boat, Jim Buckingham, and Pink Lady, Andy McDonald's old boat.
Rest in peace.
It's sailed by Scott Mason this year. Good race by Scott. Mike Heckey's worked his way up back into the top 10 here on the green boat. Sailed very well. He's in the green one, 924.
If they're done. Looks like they're all sailing in. Maybe not.
John McCausland right behind him, world champion. Steve, John McCausland has raced here
Many times.
many times. He's won so many races out here.
Yeah.
He is super tough to beat.
What are they saying? Are they sailing in, Fred?
Looks like. What are they? What's
So
I can't hear.
it appears to us that the boats
do I have
are
it?
sailing in.
No, I don't. Oh, it's here. No, it's your pocket. It's your phone or something.
Did you give her one of your albums?
Bob and Tom.
I don't think there's parting gifts.
Ross McDonald coming in here, 47-24. One of the most storied Canadian sailors, and to Mike Wolfs, if you're listening to us, congratulations sailing with him, buddy. We wish you could be down here. So, guys, it appears to us that the sailing could be done for the day. The boats are coming. It looks like they're sailing into Gull Lake. This was a tremendous first race. With all the top guys really in the very top guys in the front of the fleet. So,
Yeah.
Steve, very good race to watch. I mean,
It was fun to watch.
it doesn't matter where these guys race. They're just fast wherever they go. And I think making these wooden boats go is such a whole new challenge for them, you know?
Exactly.
But they're very good at it.
What a great day. They are going in.
We were invited to race in this, you know?
Were we?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I told them no. For obvious reasons.
Burr.
Yeah. Burr.
So were they going in for the day or to
Eat lunch.
sit for a while?
That's a good question.
hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres.
That's your dad. Fam.
Is the crisscross out here?
Yeah. Dad was out here earlier. They're right there. The black one. That's Gramps. Go zoom in on him.
Okay, so the boats, Steve, they're definitely at the club, and sails are coming down.
Yeah.
And they appear to me to be at the lift line. So it just might be too windy. There were several breakdowns during the race. And I'll tell you, these boats are just, it's a tricky day out here to race. There were some auto tacks going on. Pretty significant wind, and, you know, that's where the social part of this takes right over.
Did 3855 sail? We have a question on Facebook. Or
I don't think they'd sail. Let me double check that.
we have a question from the audience.
No, they did not sail. So they came out early. 3855 did not race. Thank you for asking. They were out early, and the wind. they were out here during the max wind, and I think they came in just to preserve the boat.
Yeah.
So they did not race. We saw them at the dock
Save 'em
when
for
we
the-
left, and
save it
they
for
were
another
saving
day.
it. Yep. So thanks for asking out there, folks, on Facebook. Is YouTube back up? And how's Bacon 2?
The picture's great, but the live stream dropped out. But
Oh.
I'll upload it all later.
So for all of you on YouTube, if you want to switch back over to Facebook, we're out here. And I
Last
think,
boat finished right there.
I think we're going to head in. Sycamore, why don't you just gun it and knock us all right off the back of the fucking boat? There you go.
You got it.
There you go. You got it. I'm going to wear a life jacket tomorrow.
Oh man, that's cool. There's Bacon 2 right there.
Bacon 2. It's amazing. Bacon 1 was a third generation. Bacon 2 is a fifth generation drone. And Bacon 2, we love Bacon 2. It's like our little pet. Bacon 2 follows us around.
Yeah. Or is this one Bacon 3?
Oh, did we put Bacon 3 up? Which Bacon's up? Oh, it's Bacon 2. Steve.
Bacon.
Oh, Bacon 2's up. Yeah. So Bacon 2's still in the air.
Grandma's on the phone.
So, folks, we're going to get to the shore. We're pulling in, and we're going to get ready for our post-race coverage. That is scheduled to start, I think, when do we start that? At 3? 2 or 3?
Yeah.
But we might start earlier, so just stay tuned.
Yeah. We got one race in. It's a legal regatta now. Or do they have to have two?
It's only one? The post-race show's at 1? That's not at 1. Well, it might be at 1. So I'm talking to Ray. Ray and I frequently have these conversations on here. It's the only way to do it. I never know when we can have a private conversation. So our producer's saying at 1. So we'll see. Just stay tuned, folks. You'll get a notice on it when we're on back on the air. We're going to talk to Fred Einspire with the weather, Bill Sycamore with how the boats are doing,
It's going to take some time to get these boats out of the water, that's for sure.
and Steve Tickner will be pushing boats up to their spots.
Yes.
Or probably not.
Oh, the Western students
Or
are going to
maybe-
be doing that.
Or maybe, or maybe we'll be going to the golf course.
Yep. Ooh, that smells good. Smell that? Is that garlic?
Oh man, it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Mmm, yum.
Garlic shrimp.
Where's the dinner tonight? That's up with Gilmore, though.
Gilmore, yeah.
That smells yummy. Brr. Doesn't get much colder than this out here. Sailing
Oh, God.
on the water. Not ice boating.
All right.
The wind chill's
Ray, you can probably turn off
46?
the live coverage about now.
That's about right.
We're gonna
Over and
have
out.
studio